Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. 2024 is here.
It's here, and she's vibing.
She's vibing. We love 2024 so far.
She just has like a really good feel to her.
Yeah, she hasn't like fucked me over at all yet.
No, I mean, we're only a weekend.
I know it's the 8th. So 1 week, 1 day. But I'm feeling good about her.
Me too.
I feel like she's not gonna let me down.
Yeah, I mean, she might like put some like lessons my way, but they're
Yeah.
not going to be what they've been in the past.
Well, that's good.
With other years.
What kind of lessons do you think are
I
in
don't
store
know.
for you?
I don't know. I'm really going to put myself out there in the dating world this year.
Okay.
My goal is to go 1 date a month.
Okay.
That is my, if I do more, that's great, but I think 1 date a month is a great start.
I think so. And like dating nowadays is just emotionally exhausting anyways. So just that you're willing to go out there into the wild
Yeah.
is really impressive.
I know I'm brave.
Like just the thought of that, like you're winning. Like just
I know.
call it a win.
It's
and
the first step, you know?
there
That's
you
like
go.
how you get rid of your phobias.
You have to admit that you have a problem.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
Ready to face my fears.
Well, let's do a cheers.
Cheers.
To 2024. Luis and I are trying to do dry January.
Yes.
So we came up with a series that we're going to start doing called Mocktail Mondays, where every Monday we're going to post a video of a new mocktail recipe that we come up with. And this Monday we came up with blackberry
mint.
mules.
Mules.
Mules. So it's kind of like a Moscow mule without the vodka. So we use blackberries, mint, and Olipop ginger ale.
Yeah. But any ginger ale or
Ginger beer.
is fine.
Yeah. And we also added a little club soda to it. And I think that we could have added some lime, but we didn't have any. So
but, you know, we're learning. We're new. We're new to this.
We're new at this. 2024 is about facing our fears and trying things that are not in our comfort zone.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, facing our fears.
I love it. So what's new with you?
Well, I started an 8-week 5K training
Oh, wow.
yesterday.
How is that going?
I mean, yesterday was my first day.
Okay.
So the first 2 weeks, it's like, or I could be wrong. I'll share the thing later.
Okay.
But the first week so far is every other day I go on a run. So today was like my active rest day, but I still had a boot camp this morning that I went to. But I ran like a mile yesterday.
Damn.
And so it was like,
Without stopping?
well, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me get
I'm
there.
getting ahead of myself.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Sorry.
But it's 20 minutes really. So you have like a let's say 30 minutes.
Okay.
But the run is supposed to be 20 minutes. 5 minutes, you're like warming up, you're just walking. Like after 5 minutes, you run for 1 minute. And then after running for a minute, you take a breather and you walk for a minute and a half. And then you do that like 8 times. Or what I did is I have the Nike, I think it's like the Nike training app or the running app or something. And that also tracks like my distance and like the neighborhoods or whatever. And they also have guided runs, so like you'll have a coach, but I did the non-guided run. So I did like 20 minutes. So let's say I ran 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was not so bad. I felt really good afterwards.
That's good.
And I still went up this morning and worked out. So tomorrow is I have a workout in the morning and I'm going to go run in the afternoon.
Wow.
So,
And it's going to be pretty cold tomorrow.
but I like it. I like to feel the burn of the cold in my lungs. I prefer to running in the heat.
I mean, I prefer just not running in general.
Well, I think most of us do.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it more to train my mental toughness
Yeah.
and to just like kind of like just have something to work towards too.
Yeah.
So I'm also signing up for a 5K in June.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was
Which
gonna
one?
say January. It's called like something like Melon. It's gonna be like in Plano.
Okay.
They have like a 10K run, a 5K run, and then just like a fun run.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna sign up for that.
Sweet.
So I'll have like 6 months of training by then. So I'm looking forward to it, just to have something to look forward to.
Yeah. I think that's great.
What about you?
Good for you. I'm not doing that. No, but I did tell myself that I was gonna go back to the gym like a couple days a week. I still have my HotWorks membership, so I've been paying that for a while and not going. So I really just need to go back and utilize that.
HotWorks is just so easy to go back into, though.
It is, really. I mean, you just go and do some classes. They also have weights and stuff, which I want to kind of utilize too. But yeah, it's super easy. You just sign up online and do a class. But I did meal prep last night for this week.
Great. What'd you meal prep?
Nothing exciting. Just chicken and vegetables. Chicken and vegetables, and then I made some snacks like cucumbers, apples. Really nothing exciting.
Yeah.
It's just kind of boring stuff, but it definitely made staying at work a long time today
Easier.
super easy, and I was never really hungry because I had my snacks and I had lunch, and so it was good.
Do you ever get excited when you've meal prepped and you have really exciting snacks and a lunch that you're excited to eat it?
Yeah, I do.
So sometimes I feel I eat it all
Too fast?
quicker.
Yeah.
I don't space them out
I
as
think
far as I could.
I think sometimes I overpack my lunch.
That too.
I get so excited about all the snacks that I buy that I'll put them all in my lunch, and then today I ran out of time to eat my apple.
Okay.
So I need to make sure I eat it tomorrow. But I got 4 apples for the week. Just because I was well, I'm going to eat an apple a day to keep the doctor away.
Exactly.
Because everyone around me, I feel has been sick, and I'm not trying to be sick.
Yeah.
Got too much shit to do.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Yeah.
That's what you just sounded like. Meow. Meow.
Channeling my inner Daisy. Yeah, I packed some snacks today. A banana that's sitting on my desk right now. But the thing is,
banana
it was
and
a
apple
little too
can-
green, you know?
Oh, well then, yeah, it wasn't
So
ready.
I was I'll be ready on Wednesday when I go back.
Yeah, it'll be ready then. But yeah, that's really all that's happening with my life right now.
Okay.
Work, that's health-wise. You kind of showed me up on the 5K thing. Props to
sorry.
you. That's okay. My mom and I do a 5K every year for Thanksgiving, and we're always the last ones. So I'm not trying to win a 5K.
Well, I'm not hoping to win it either. I'm
You
just hoping
might.
to complete it.
You might.
If I win it, you know what? I win it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have bragging rights.
Exactly. I want to come support you.
Yes.
That
They're
would-
going to have a beer thing
Oh,
afterward.
well, I will definitely be there then.
Yeah.
Yes. But business-wise, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast yet, but me and one of my coworkers started a team a couple months ago, a mortgage team within our mortgage branch, and we got our first hire, and she starts tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Congrats.
so that's exciting. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. That's so exciting. Congrats.
Thanks. So we're looking to build the team as big as we can in 2024, and I think that there's no limit.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. Nothing else exciting on my front that I can think of.
I do have something that I think we can kind of dive into later, dating wise, because we kind of touched on that a little bit. just how much it sucks that I have a little story that I'll share.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
What else? What do you have planned? What do you want to talk about today? What else?
Well, since it's a Monday after the Golden Globes, I just wanted to touch base on, like how shitty some of these hosts are. Mm-hmm. I guess the jokes didn't land well at all. Like, nobody was laughing. Every time they panned to somebody, they were just like straight up like.
That would be so embarrassing to be like on live TV, right? It's filmed live.
Yeah, it's live.
To be like trying to get all of your jokes, and you know that they wrote those jokes like months ago.
This guy claims he didn't write them, but you can tell where they would, like, the producers had to put a laugh track. Like, you can tell.
Ew.
And he like made a joke about Taylor Swift that was just like, I don't know. There have been comedians that have made better jokes.
Yeah.
And the celebrities have been like, oh, haha, like,
Right.
And he made a joke about the Barbie movie, which is just like goes to show he didn't watch it at all.
Yeah.
Because he made like a really he was just like, oh, the Barbie movie, like, I'm attracted to like plastic dolls. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's gross.
That's actually really funny that you say that, because I didn't watch the whatever it's called, Golden Globes. But remember when the Barbie movie came out and we watched it, and I was telling you that my uncle was like making jokes about it or whatever, and he hadn't seen it. And I was like, you just need to watch it to understand like what I'm trying to say, like what the message is, like. And he ended up watching it, and over Christmas break, he was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I was like, see, you understand like what I was saying about it. And he was like, yeah. So if you haven't watched the Barbie movie, even if you're a macho man, like, watch it. It'll put a different perspective in your brain on a bunch of different things, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, no, preach it. This dude should watch it. And
who was
I have no idea who this man is.
Oh.
No idea. But I seem just like, I didn't watch it because I don't have cable like the rest of the world.
I don't have cable.
I usually save my signing up for a 7 free day cable program thing for the Oscars, because I grew up watching the Oscars. Like, I was a movie critic. So
I would put that under your belt.
What, movie critic?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could.
Like, if someone was like, describe Louisa, I would say that could be one of your descriptions. That could be one of your descriptions, I think.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Well.
Or like movie suggester.
That too. Yeah, I have a lot of movies to watch for the Oscars. Maybe we can watch them together.
Oh, that would be so good.
I really want to watch this one called Saltburn.
Oh, I've heard about
that. Really
that.
Mixed reactions, but I like the kid. I think he's really hot. Jacob Elordi.
I don't know who that is, but I think I know who it is.
He is a tall drink of water. Like, that is a tree you can climb, respectfully.
Or not respectfully.
Whatever he'd like.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That would be fun, because honestly, I'm not tired of people being like, you never watch movies, blah, blah, blah. If someone tells me this is a good movie, I think you'll like it, I will watch it. I'm not against movies. Like, I actually like movies and enjoy them. Mm-hmm. But if I'm by myself, I just would rather watch a show because I know it's going to be like 45 minutes, whatever.
Yeah. And you can kind of do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a movie, if you miss one part, you're done for.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't hate. My mom, watching movies with my mother, that woman will be like, okay, we're going to watch this movie. And it could be a really serious one, or like, you have to keep.
Yeah.
And this woman, I need to go take the load off the laundry. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pause it. She's like, no, keep it going. I'm like,
you're going to miss something.
You're going to miss something. What are you talking about?
Or I might do this, I don't know, but if I do this when we're watching a movie, will you just tell me to be quiet? Because I'm not a fan of when, like, people are asking questions during the movie. The same movie that you also haven't watched. And they're asking a question like, oh, who's that? Where did they come from? It's like,
Oh, I don't like those questions.
I don't know, because we've been watching the same movie for the same amount of time and I've never seen it, just like you. We're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Let's and we'll find out together.
I'm not a questioner like, oh, who's that? I'm more of a commenter like, that was stupid. Or like, can you imagine if someone did that? Like, that's...
I think I might do that. I'm like, oh my God, can you imagine like that happening to you? Or
see, I think we live together. I think we'll be fine.
I know.
We have like the same mindset.
Yeah, I know that you and I are fine, because that's never been like a debacle in our household when we've watched movies together.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. If she doesn't shut up when we're watching this movie, we're done. No, but so a guy that I was talking to, he's like a big movie fanatic. And like, I told him from the very beginning, like, don't be upset or like discouraged when I haven't seen any movie that you ask if I've seen it, because it's most likely going to be no.
Right.
So I went over to his house one night and we were like picking out a movie on Netflix or something. Like, it was like a movie, like movies that were popular that if you haven't seen them, you've been living under a rock. So like probably 8 out of 9 ones, like The Proposal or Bride Wars, or like movies like rom-coms. That. Not just rom-coms, but like those, I don't know, those were the only
like
ones that popped up.
blockbuster movies.
Yeah, like staples. Staple movies. And I probably had seen 8 out of 9 of them. He's like, I thought you said that you hadn't seen any. And I was like, well, these, if you haven't seen them, then we can judge that person. But but since then, I think he got a sense of hope. He's like, oh, well, maybe she's actually seen like more movies than she's leading on. And since then, I think I just let him down every time, because he was like, okay, I see what you're saying now. I was like, yeah. Like Braveheart, hadn't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay, well that one was pretty good. It's very long, but it was good.
Yeah, my mom says it's a classic.
It is, and I mean, I don't know if I would watch it again like by myself, but like if somebody wanted to watch it, I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure.
Right.
You know?
Okay. It's just never drawn my attention.
We can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But he said that his mom is a question asker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My mom
is also a question asker.
So it's like funny because her best friend, like her and her husband watch movies a lot, and he'll recommend like some really good movies and TV shows. So I take a lot of his advice. But it's funny because sometimes when we would go over to their house, my mom would be like, oh my God, like, can you imagine? He'd be like, it's a movie. It's not real. It's not real. It's a movie.
That's funny.
Because then it starts a conversation, and he hates commentary, I think, in general.
In general.
He just wants to, like, watch his movie in peace.
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, oh my God, could you imagine if, like, a rat just flew out of the sky or something random?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, it's a movie. It's not real.
But it could be. If the thought, like my thinking is that if somebody thought of this movie, there's potential it could be real.
Like Star Wars?
Like anything.
Harry Potter? Really? You know, I'm still waiting for my letter.
I mean, you never know.
You could be onto something.
I'm just saying. But like, okay, maybe not like the fiction ones like that.
You broke my heart.
Sorry. I'm sorry. But like the world endings, the alien invasion, like I feel like stuff like people have thought of that before. Like, so it could potentially happen, maybe.
Well, yeah, it's like doomsday. I don't know. I mean, if that's possible, then Harry Potter and like Hogwarts is possible at this point.
I mean, the world could end. We don't know.
This got a little dark.
There could be wizards in the world. We don't know.
There could be. I have hope for them.
Yeah. You just
So-
haven't gotten called yet.
No, I haven't.
Maybe one day.
Maybe I'm like a squib or something. A squib is somebody that's born of a magical family but has no magical powers.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
So your mom and brother have magical powers?
No, my brother doesn't have powers.
I don't think so.
Or my mother.
No.
Maybe I'm a descendant of magicians.
Maybe you were adopted.
I could be. I'm not adopted.
Oh.
I've asked that question. I have.
Okay. Well, so you're not a squib. Maybe there's another mystical creature that we don't even know about yet that you are.
True.
That's better than wizards.
I could still be a witch.
You could be a witch.
A good witch.
Obviously.
Well,
Questionable.
questionable.
Speaking of witches, did you find the potions that we were talking about?
No, I forgot to go.
Well,
Okay, so
Lisa.
that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. When I was like, oh, I didn't get all the right ingredients for the mocktail, so I just
Oh,
grabbed
yeah.
what I could. Because I went on my run in the morning, because I was like, I can't go on my run afterwards, because in the afternoon, because my hair will be done, because I got my
Right.
hair done, guys, and I can't wash it. So I was like, I went in the morning, I didn't eat anything, I only had a protein shake.
Oh,
and then when I got to my hair girl's place, she made me a coffee. And you're there, I was there for maybe 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Which was great. Like, I didn't even feel hunger until I left, and I was like, okay, I really do need to go eat something. But I went to Trader Joe's first to go pick up some things, and then I went to Cava. Have you been to Cava?
No, but I heard it's good.
It's really good. I
Yeah.
think you'd like it.
Yeah.
And so I just made my little bowl thing, and then I actually ate it there. I sat at a something I'd never do. I
Yeah.
sat at a table and scarfed down my bowl.
I do that sometimes with salada. If I'm so hungry, I'm
Yeah.
I need to eat this right now. Also, I like to do that because I like to get the most out of the salad.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I order it to go, they don't put all the pieces of lettuce
Mhm.
in the box. They'll leave some pieces
Okay.
still in the bowl when they're scraping it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got majority of it in there. It
Right.
should be fine. But I want all of it to
Everything,
be
yeah.
I want to eat all of it in there. So I'll eat some of my salad down a little bit
Mhm.
and then go get a to-go box and leave.
Oh, nice. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, so I'm only in there for maybe 10 minutes and just eat a little snack really quick
Mhm.
and then okay, I think I'm okay, and then we'll get a
Oh no, I scarfed it's kind of like Chipotle,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Mediterranean food.
I've never
and
been there, but I've been told that I would like it.
I think you would really like it, but I never had their rice because usually when I go there, I don't like to have my rice, but I was like, I need the carb.
I
fuel.
need rice.
I need the fuel. So they have saffron rice.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious. I scarfed that shit down. I put my little AirPods in.
Yeah.
I had a table by the window, and I was reading my little story on my phone while scarfing down my food. And then I was like, okay, I still need to go to Sprouts.
Mm.
The heaviness of the meal and just me kind of running all over the place got to me, and I was driving to Sprouts, and I was like, I could go to sleep right now. I could just go to bed. But I was like, I need to go get the rest of my groceries because I wasn't going to do it today and I wasn't going to do it tomorrow. So I did it.
You got your groceries?
I got my groceries. Well, I got
Just the necessities.
I got 3 meats, and I got some frozen meals at Trader Joe's so
Yeah.
that I could just quickly make. But so that's why we got limited ingredients.
Well, it still turned out good.
Amazing,
think
guys. Amazing. Cheers.
I think, yeah, cheers again. I think that we do need to just bring a shaker next time.
Yeah, I'll pack mine next time for sure. But yeah, I guess we talked about the Golden Globes. Oh, something that's been talking on TikTok is apparently the clean girl aesthetic is out.
Clean girl?
Yeah. You
What
know
does
the
that
clean
mean?
girl aesthetic?
No.
It's like the like no makeup look.
Uh-huh.
The very like you never heard of the clean girl aesthetic?
I'm out. I don't know.
Well, I don't have my phone on me. But it's just like very like clean eating, like
Okay.
like pretty much I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But when I think of clean girl aesthetic, I'm thinking of like the no makeup look, the like non-cruelty makeup brands, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And just like looking like crisp and clean, obviously.
Yeah.
Apparently that's out, okay?
Okay.
You know, you want to know what's in?
What?
Which I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm kind
Tell
of like,
me.
okay, I'm going to tell you. So it's mob wife aesthetic. Because
What?
apparently the kids are bringing back the cheetah print and all the prints.
Of course they are.
Right. And what mob wife didn't rock her prints?
I mean, I like me a good
Cheetah
love me
print.
a good cheetah print.
I know you do. And apparently we're wearing, well, I don't know how I feel about, we're wearing faux fur this winter. Like fur coats. And just being like, I mean, if you ever watch like mob movies, like mob wives are just like really into, they're just like really powerful, like
Yeah.
strong.
I feel like they're Italian.
They're Italian, yeah.
I mean, there's different types of mobs, obviously, but I feel like when I think of the mob, I think of the Italian mob.
Italian, the Russian mob.
I know that there's multiple.
No, I know, but the Russians also wear like their fur coats.
That's true.
Um,
That's just an interesting style.
Like
of
aesthetic,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, that's like a completely like,
Like, I feel like to be a mob wife, you wear a lot of makeup and like smoke cigarettes.
probably. But I just thought that was like a little interesting
Yeah.
thing people are trying to bring into
2024.
2024.
Maybe it's all of these girls being like trying to be perfect, and they've realized that there's no such thing as being perfect, so they're like complete 180.
True. Or I also like to think, because like if you think about like a mob wife, like they're
Is that what they're calling it, or is that what you are calling
No,
it?
that's what they are calling it.
Okay.
Like I didn't come up with this myself.
Okay.
I literally saw a TikTok of clean girl aesthetic is out, mob wife in, and I was like, are we dating mobsters?
Yeah,
like what does this all entail?
I know. I need someone to like go into more detail of like what do I need to do to be a mob wife? Look.
Yeah, there's a TikTok. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like personality wise, like I would embody the like
Don't fuck with me attitude.
yeah, the don't fuck with me attitude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the attitude that I would think a mob wife would have.
Yeah.
Like, she takes care of her family, and if anybody fucks with them,
I'll
they're
clip
gone.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head is gone.
Yeah.
Never find the body.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what I would think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But I just thought that was like so interesting.
Mm-hmm. That really is. I didn't even know that there was a clean aesthetic look.
It's just like the very like, I guess kind of, I don't know. There's so many aesthetics
I know.
nowadays that are like just
I want to
not
just be like,
glorified, but
I just want to be like comfy aesthetic. Like cute and comfy is what I want to be.
yeah.
Like I want to be like wear comfortable leggings if I can, and just a sweater.
That's comfortable.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a day at home.
I know. It's like a little brunch outfit.
Yeah, it could be.
You don't like that outfit?
No, I do. I've worn that outfit to brunch. I can't judge it. But I like the very, like, I guess it's like no, not preppy. It's just like the Parisian aesthetic, I guess. Like, have you ever seen French fashion?
No.
Like, it's just so, like, effortless and simple. It's like literally
French fashion?
You're thinking of, like, the runway. I'm not talking about the runway. I'm talking about, like, their street fashion.
Okay.
And so it's literally the simplest thing. It's, like, either, like, black ballet flats or, like, loafers and, like, a pair of denim jeans and, like, a simple top. And it's just, they're just so, like, effortless with it. I'm, like,
yeah,
I'm jealous.
I just want to be comfy and cute and...
Yeah, I get that.
Without being like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, of like clothes, I guess, fashion, I was going through my closet and I have so much clothes.
Oh, really?
Like, I need to go through a lot of, all of them.
When am I coming over?
I mean, I've done a pretty good job of just like trying things on and being like, no.
Right.
Absolutely not. One, because I can't button the pants anymore, and I'm just like, why do I have that? Why do I have these? You know. And two, it's like, girl, you've had this since you were in 7th grade. Like, get away.
God.
That was an exaggeration.
Those hips ain't fitting there.
But, yeah, so I've been doing a good job. If I need to call on reinforcements, I will definitely let you know.
Okay.
But I did have a question. You know, you were talking about how you're going to go on 1 date a month?
Yeah.
What's your plan on how to go about that?
So, I have been making my rounds on Bumble.
Okay.
But a couple months ago, I put my Hinge profile on, like, hidden or, like, where you don't delete it. You just, like, put it on pause.
Yeah.
And I might have to just, like, not redo it, but just, like, turn it back on and be like, hi, guys, I'm back. And just literally just put myself out there.
Yeah.
Because I just need to get out there.
So when you say put yourself out there, are you going to be the one being like, hey, let's go get drinks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also going to be taking myself out on, like, solo dates and, like, putting myself in situations where, like, I have to
talk to people.
Yes. So,
what's your date for January?
I'm in between going to, like, the museum, like an art museum, or like trying out just like a fun little bookstore in the area, to go browse the shelves, take my own book, read there. Yeah. I also have this app called Nudge, where you can like see what, like, free activities or any activities are happening within your area. So I've also thought about, like, just seeing what's going on in there.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So.
I'm taking a break from dating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the last time I dated someone, or I just went on a date, I fell in love, and then he joined the Navy and is now gone. So I'm just going to take a break because honestly, that was, I think, really good for me because it was like just a breath of fresh air. But it was like, man, can't a girl catch a freaking break? Like,
yeah.
I don't think he joined the Navy because of me, obviously. I think he had been thinking about it for a while. How much of that? He's like, yeah, I need to get away from you as, like, quick as possible. I'm joining the Navy. But he had been thinking about it for a while, and it just like was timing wise was not great. But yeah, we continued to like hang out, and so I kind of did it to myself. But yeah, so I'm gonna just take a little break from dating for a little bit, and we'll kind of see how that goes.
Yeah.
But do we want to tell them kind of what about our little
Oh,
secret
yeah, that's
that we've
right.
been talking
Yes, because
about?
I have a story once we announce this.
Okay. So Luis and I have been working on something behind the scenes for a while now, and we're excited to announce that we are starting. It's kind of like a little baby sister of Basically Adulting,
Yes.
but it's called Basically Single. And what it is that we're going to have monthly events for singles in the DFW area to come out and hang out,
Yeah.
meet each other, and it's going to be just like happy hour
Yeah.
stuff.
Very chill.
Very chill. And eventually we'd like to just turn it into maybe a speed dating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not turn it into, but like have speed dating events.
For it, yeah.
For it. We got inspired when we went on our speed dating
Yes.
excursion, and it was just terrible. So we said that we could do it better, and we plan to. So
Yeah.
if you are single and you're listening to this,
And you live in DFW.
and you live in DFW, make sure to check us out. We are planning a Valentine's event,
Mhm.
which is, I think, the best time to have our first event.
Yeah.
Because all the couples are going to be hanging out with each other. So if you're single and you want something to do on Valentine's Day, make sure to stay tuned. We'll be like posting about it and stuff. It's going to be on Valentine's Day. We just don't have, can't like talk about the location quite yet.
Yeah, details are coming.
Yeah, but we will let you guys know. So that's exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah. But what's your story?
Oh, so I was telling my hairdresser about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Because she's she's a small business, and she's always for supporting like just the girlies and everybody. And she was telling me that one of her really good friends did the same thing. She had 2 singles events.
Nice.
By her second one, she met her husband, her now husband. They've been together for like 5 years and have a child now. Yeah. I was like, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there is hope.
There is hope.
There is hope.
But it's so funny because she's like, yeah, by the second event, she just like stopped because she had met her husband. She didn't have any more. And it had grown like from one event, like from the first event to the second, it had grown.
Oh my
And then she
gosh.
just left everybody hanging.
Wow. Where
Yeah.
are those people now? I hope they're
I
doing
know.
okay. They're probably like still single, like waiting on the next event
Right.
announcement to come out. Be like, well, we were going to these single events.
Right.
And oh my gosh. Okay. That gives me a little bit of hope and excitement.
Yeah, and she actually told me yesterday as I was leaving, she's like, when you have details on your stuff, let me know and I'll share it to her. She'll share it to her platform as well.
Mm,
So,
I love that.
very exciting.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's going to be so fun. I already told Angeline about it. She put it on her calendar.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Fernanda about it.
All the single ladies
and-
got to read. We also need to tell men, too, because we can't just, have a
Yes.
girls'
Well, I
night.
did tell my coworker today, but I don't think he's single.
Oh, well, then he can't come.
But maybe he has single friends.
Yeah, we can just tell. We need all the single men to come, too.
Yes.
We can't just, have
We need to find a way to,
blast
tap
it.
into that. What do we just call into a sports radio show or something?
Maybe.
how do we
just
go
go
about that?
Put some flyers at, a sports bar or something. We could do that.
Do they even look at flyers?
I don't know.
I don't know. This is something we'll have to ask one of the guys.
We need to come up with something, though.
Yeah.
Because we're
For sure.
we talked to Angeline, and it's just going to end up being us girls, and it's going to be a little Galentine's.
Where are the
It's
guys?
going to turn into Galentine's instead of singles.
True.
Single Galentine's is what it's
Okay.
going to be called.
So, okay, well, why don't we use this right now for any girls listening? If you have any single guy friends, single cousins, single brothers, single men in your life, send them our way
Yeah.
once we get more details.
Yes. Also, this is like a little, just a 411 of what we have in the works. But we're creating a phone line for you guys to be able to call in and talk to us, or like leave voice messages for us
Yeah.
that we can include in the podcast and like answer your questions, or like if you have anything that you want to share with us, we will listen to them and
Yeah, if
do
you
a
need
couple,
advice.
do a
funny
couple of them
story.
like every episode or something like
Yeah.
that. So we're just trying to 2024, new year,
Be
trying
more
to
interactive.
revamp everything, and we want to I know that we did like the love letters or the letter, whatever we did a couple
Listener
years
letters.
ago, listener letters, and it kind of just fell off. Just we all got busy, and
Yeah.
we wanted to just kind of be more interactive, where we can talk to you and call you if you want us to. So so just be on the lookout for that too. We'll
Yeah.
be posting about that shortly.
Yeah, and please follow our new TikTok page.
Oh yeah. This
'cause
has been a long time coming, guys.
yes, well, if you guys are OG listeners, you probably know we had already made one, but TikTok deleted our account because they thought we were a child or something, and they wanted us. Anyways, it was just going to be too much of a hassle, so we just created a new account, and it's called BA_podcast.
Yep.
And that's where you can also find our Monday mocktail videos.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited.
It's an exciting year, guys.
I know. Should we do one more cheers?
Yes. You know what? Let's do a cheers for Gypsy Rose.
Should we? I have mixed feelings about her.
Why? You don't like her voice. That's why.
I don't like her voice, but hold on. Let's just cheers.
Okay.
Her voice does annoy me, but she can't help that, I guess. I understand that she was abused, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
However, she did partake in killing her mom, and I feel like she should serve more time.
What did she serve? 7, 8 years?
8 years.
8 years. Okay.
I feel like people get.
But didn't she just I could be wrong. I haven't read up on anything, but did she get parole, good behavior or anything?
That I don't know. That would be
because that's the only thing I can think of why she got out early.
Maybe she did get parole. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's glorifying it, and it's weird to me.
It is weird. Because I was thinking about this, it's you see how everyone reacted to Casey Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the way some influencers I've seen, because her documentary premiered, I believe it was Friday.
Casey Anthony's did?
No. Gypsy
Rose.
Rose. With Lifetime.
Yeah.
The way I've seen some people I don't know, react to her, oh my God, I don't know. It's yes, I agree with you. She's been through a lot and whatever, but I think she's also finally getting to tell her story. But I do agree in the glorifying
She's
of her.
She's being glorified in a way where it's oh,
I feel
it's a lot.
It
It's
is
too much. And her story is fascinating, and it's interesting, and it's crazy. I will give them that for sure. But if I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that she's out of prison.
Yeah.
There's people that
Or in
do
prison
less than
for,
that, and
weed. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's just weird
No,
to me.
I agree. I just think she just had a good, she had a good team.
Absolutely.
Sadly, a good prosecution.
Well,
I think.
and this is not the first time that I've seen this story. I saw this story a long time ago, on Hulu or
Yeah, we watched
something.
it together. It was on Hulu.
Yeah. So it's it's been around, and it's these.
Well, the Hulu one wasn't. She didn't.
She wants to get paid for it.
Well, she didn't give authorization or whatever for like some of the stuff that went on Hulu. Like she didn't think it was okay, and from my understanding, her and like a bunch of like her, I don't know if it's family members or like the neighbors that lived by her that were thought as family, had like spoken out against the Hulu one. So the Lifetime one is not like a reenact. It's not like the Hulu one. It's more of a documentary of like her sitting down and talking about it. But what I do say, just based off of what I've seen interviews, is she's actually taking this as a, not like abusing it as others would, that would like, oh, now I'm gonna go like be an influencer or whatever. Like she's actually like conscious that she has a platform that she can use to help others.
Yeah.
And I think that's clearly she got the help she needed.
Well, and yeah, I mean, I get that she was not probably in her right state of mind. She's been drugged her whole life. So I get that. I get it. But it just seems like it's a lot for someone who just got out of jail for having a part in her mother getting killed.
Yeah, but I think I think it was not played, but like in a way it was like in self-defense. You know, because it's like these like poor women that get kidnapped and they kill their captors. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
I can see that, I guess.
I understand that she didn't go about it the right way, and she recognizes that.
Yeah, I can see that, actually, yeah.
But in a way, I mean, we'd have to rewatch the show, honestly, because
I'm like just remembering it from like the time that I think that we watched it, and then just everything that I've kind
like
of seen.
one of the things I remember is like from the Hulu show, she finds out she's actually older than the age she is.
Yeah.
And I think that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, here you are thinking you're 12, but you're really 20.
Yeah, that's wild.
And
yeah, no, I'm not saying that her story is not crazy, because it is. But if she was 20, she could fucking leave.
But she doesn't know that.
But she knew she was 20. She found out she was 20. She found out
I
she
know,
could walk.
but like when you live in a very...
I'm not saying we don't need to deep dive into
yeah.
Gypsy Rose right now. But I'm just saying, like, there are other options.
For sure. But I think she might have not known that. Just like many people that are like come from like abusive homes don't know that there are other...
I just think everyone's glorifying it, and it's weird.
I do think that's weird. Like, I did see there's an influencer I follow who's just like going like gaga over her, and I was just like,
everyone's like, oh my god, Gypsy Rose.
But then again, that's also like, you also question like, our generation is obsessed with crime.
Yeah.
Obsessed with it.
I mean, I would say I'm pretty obsessed with it, but I'm not goo goo gaga over Gypsy Rose.
No, but there are people like, I don't know if it's just like our obsession with crime. I don't know. I could be wrong. Someone's probably like psychoanalyzing this whole generation's obsession with true crime. But I understand it. Her obsession, people's obsession with Gypsy Rose could be, and I'm not comparing her to this person, but it's like how people were obsessed with Ted Bundy when he was in prison because he was hot. I'm not saying that they're equal or anything, but I can see the similarities in the glorifying of the person. But at least she's using her platform in a positive way.
Yeah. Well, I hope she's doing well.
I mean, listen, she got a husband straight out of prison. What am I doing?
She's doing better. We're planning a singles event.
That's what we're doing. Gypsy, if you'd like to come and, teach us some dating tips. I don't know.
I think I'll be okay.
Because they were pen pals. They clearly had to be pen pals. And what's dating apps?
Pen pals.
Pen pals.
There you go. You're already a step ahead. You got 2 of them. 2 platforms.
2 platforms. Well, that was a lot.
That was a lot. I wasn't expecting to go into Gypsy
I wasn't
Rose.
either. I was just like, you know what?
It just weirds me out how people are so, excited that she's out.
It is. It is weird because it's like it's like comparing it to Casey Anthony, somebody who walked free, who probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It's almost like similar scenarios, different public reaction.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I get what you said about her being like abusing her. So I get the self-defense thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It is weird, and she probably finds it weird. Let's be honest.
She's probably like, what the fuck?
You know, like she's like coming from being like not isolated, but like cut off from like the rest of the world.
She's just like this little girl who, you know, was living her life, and then things escalated, and it's like that's how quickly things can change.
Yeah. She probably like honestly like could you imagine like all the trauma like she has like regarding like the food she's eating, the drinks.
I would think everything was poisoned.
Oh, 100%.
Everything. If I didn't make it, poisoned.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to kill me.
Yeah. Like all the like she probably can't ever go to like Disney World or something, you know?
Why?
I don't know. Like
why would she not be able to go to Disney World?
I'm not saying that she wouldn't, but like the guilt I don't know. Cuz remember like she was part of like the Make-A-Wish,
mm-hmm.
and they would send them to like all these trips. Like I can't imagine what type of memories or like stuff could come up, because I don't know, the brain is a tricky thing. It protects us from a lot of things, and there could be like certain scents or like rides that like could trigger things.
Well, you know what? That is a job for her therapist.
I know.
Louise is over here
I'm like, yeah, I know.
I'm like, why the fuck can't you go to Disney World?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Anyways.
Those are my 2 cents.
I would be scared to eat anything that anybody gave me.
I would be scared to even like, if I'm sick, like take medicine.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'd be like, I'll just die.
She probably like does like holistic, like natural remedies. I don't know. That's what I do.
Maybe you can ask her one day.
I would love to sit down with her, just to like, you know, respectfully. Because I feel like I can get. Well, no, not disrespectfully, but respect. How old is she?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I'm like.
You're obsessing.
I'm not obsessing.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
I just think it's interesting how. I think it's interesting because I agree with the glorifying part that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I find it so interesting that she's so normal in front of a camera.
I feel like, it's weird.
So that's the part that throws me off.
It's weird.
So, but, you know.
Anyways.
How to Get Away with Murder.
For real.
Oh,
in real life.
In real life, yeah.
I mean, I guess How to Get Away with Murder was a true documentary.
Was it?
Yes, it was based on a true story.
The show?
Yes.
With Viola Davis.
What?
The black actress.
No.
Oh.
No. No. No, there was a maybe it wasn't How to Get Away with Murder. It was a documentary. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's called How to Get Away with Murder, or Murder or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll find it and show you. Okay, I'm done.
Well, guys, this has been fun.
This mocktail has really got me mocked up.
Well, this is us sober. This is me sober.
I like it.
It's surprisingly really good.
I know.
I really didn't think it was going to be this good. But
I feel like there's like little. You just gotta trick your mind into thinking there's something in there. You can just make
the mint is what's tricking me.
Yeah.
Is that what it's doing for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it tastes like it could be hidden in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Exactly.
"Ooh."
Ooh.
Like when I stand up, I'm
Placebo
gonna,
effect.
yeah. When I stand up, I'm gonna get all a little dizzy.
Right?
Nah. We'll be
No.
able to drive home safe tonight.
I know. Responsible queens.
Responsible. All right, guys. Well, keep up the good work for 2024.
Yes. Let's keep this good vibe going.
Yes. And if you have anything that you want us to talk about in the upcoming weeks, months, whatever, we'll have a phone number for you within the next couple of weeks. Where
Yeah. Or if you have questions for us, that would be fun too.
Yeah, that would be like a little Q&A.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be fun. We'll work on that. We'll post it on our socials, and we'll also share it on here when we get that put together.
Yeah, if you don't follow us on Instagram already, it's basically adulting_podcast, and Louisa already gave you the TikTok one.
Yep.
But it is BA_podcast. And do we have anything else? I don't think so.
No, I mean, keep an eye out for our singles event.
Yeah.
Specifically, if you're in the DFW area or you know anybody in the DFW area, keep a lookout.
Yeah. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. That's a
Singleton's
Wednesday.
Day. It's a Wednesday.
Yes.
February 14th. Singleton's Day.
Singleton's Day.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Cheerio.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.